everyone, welcome back to the kitchen. Today let's use some of that Dilly Dill Pickle seasoning that we made in a previous video and make some delicious dill pickle dip. I can't wait to show you how this all comes together. Hi everyone, today we're going to be using some of our Dilly Dill Pickle seasoning that we made in a previous video. If you didn't catch that, I'll link it down below. And we're going to make a Dilly Dill Pickle Dip, and this is going to be perfect for snacking, for serving at your big game party, or anytime you just want a fun snack to take somewhere. Anybody who loves pickles is gonna love this dip. Now we're gonna start off with 1 8-ounce brick of cream cheese that has been softened to room temperature. We're also going to be using a 1/2 cup each of good quality mayonnaise and sour cream. We're going to have 1/4 cup of minced onion, 1 clove of garlic that is also minced, 1/2 cup of your favorite dill pickles that I have diced up in a small dice, and here's that seasoning. I have 2 teaspoons of that going on. I have my mixer here, and definitely if you didn't have a mixer, you could mix this up with just a wooden spoon, and that's not a problem. Here we go. So just soften that till it's light and fluffy, just like that. And then we're going to go ahead and add the mayonnaise and the sour cream, and we're just going to beat these together as well. Just get those together until they're nice and smooth. Give it a scrape down. If you feel like you have to go back in with your mixer, and then go ahead and do that. Like I think I'm going to do that because the stuff that was on the sides needs to get incorporated a little bit better. Now honestly, if you think about it, this right here is a really easy go-to base for any kind of dip. You decide where you're going to go from here. In goes our seasoning with all those delicious pickle flavors, and just give that a stir. Oh, that smells so good. And we're going to add all the other ingredients in. So here goes our garlic, our onion, and our pickles. Now these are dill pickles. I don't recommend you do this with sweet pickles because I don't think it's going to taste very good. So here we go. We're just going to stir or fold these in, however you want to do it. And there should be enough salt and seasoning in our dill pickle seasoning that we made the other day to satisfy the flavor level here. So now I'm going to go ahead and give it a taste. That's pretty good. Now I recommend that you put this in the refrigerator for at least a couple of hours or overnight. It's going to be excellent tomorrow. But just like anything else, you want your flavors to meld fully before you serve it to anyone. So I'm going to be back in just a moment, and we'll plate this up and we'll show you what it looks like. Well, there you have it. Our Dilly Dill Pickle Dip using our Dilly Dill Pickle seasoning is all finished and ready to serve. I sprinkled it with some dry dill weed, and I just fanned out a dill pickle and I put it on top so everybody knows what kind of dip it is. So I wanted to point out too that if you are on a low-carb diet, this dip is fabulous for snacking because all of the ingredients in here, for the most part, are very low carb, and they are allowed on a keto-friendly or low-carb diet. Eat this as a, you know, put a dollop on top of a piece of fish or salmon. I think that would be delicious. You can use this as a dip with crunchy veggies like sliced raw zucchini. I don't know, even more pickles. You could dip a pickle in there. Eat it to your heart's desire. This dill pickle dip is easy to make, and you can make this a few days ahead of time and keep it in your fridge. This one's going to last up to a week in your refrigerator, and so just keep that in mind. It has ingredients that most likely you already have in your refrigerator, and I think it's super easy. And did you want to taste this on a chip?
If I have to.
What kind of chip do you want?
Frito.
Okay. Here, we're going to dip it just like that. Because I'm a scooper. Yo, you give that a taste.
That's delicious. Wow.
I think it's pretty tasty myself.
That's so good.
And it's a surprise because who knew that you could, I mean, when I was doing my research on this, I'm thinking, I mean, is there such a thing as dill pickle dip? And lo and behold, there certainly is. And there's a lot of inspiration out there online for you. If you don't like the way I made it, there are other ways to make it. But mine is super creamy because I had the addition of the mayonnaise and the sour cream. And like I said earlier, that is a really great base for any type of dip that you want to start with. So That's how you make a Dilly Dill Pickle Dip using my Dilly Dill Pickle seasoning, which really just boosts that flavor and makes it amazing. So I hope you learned something, and I hope you liked today's video, and I hope that you give this recipe a try, and I hope you love it. And until next time, I'll see ya.